My birthday is tomorrow, and I am turning 20 years old. By the time this video comes out, I will probably be a full-grown man, which is crazy. And the universe has blessed me on my day of birth with extreme wildfires spreading throughout the country, accompanied by little parasites and lettuce that make you diarrhea all over the place, and all the other crazy shit that's happening in the world. It's crazy out there. Hold on.
Nothing but fog.
Okay. The fucking world is blanketed in smog. It's burning. We're all gonna fucking die. Ah! What was I gonna say? I got no sleep last night, and you got
An hour.
an hour of sleep last night. And thankfully, I have my good friend Tim Hortons to keep me awake. But the second this shit wears off, I am crashing like a plane, like an airliner. It's gonna be bad.
you're gonna like, and just be on the floor.
It's gonna be so bad. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I ended up staying up really late. And I thought, well, I'm already here. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and my doctor's appointment was at like 8. So I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just stay up for the rest of the night. And it is now 12 o'clock, and I am not long for this world. It is coming. It is not going to knock. It is going to burst right in.
Fucking cooked.
Yeah, the fire. There's fire everywhere. We're dying. Canada's in flames. They're all dying and burning, and it's terrible. Also, I think the UP is also on fire.
Probably. It's close enough.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're both on fire, and they're two little spunk clouds are combining and coming over down to where we are. We live in Michigan, the shittiest place on the fucking planet, dude. Okay, not really. Michigan's kind of cool. It's just we live in
a shitty part of Michigan.
Yeah, we live in the Detroit area, which is like notoriously. When you go to a different place, like a different state, and you tell somebody that you're from the Detroit area, they look at you and they're like, I hope my hair looks good. I didn't check my hair. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. Oh, that was nice. Well, on the topic of me turning 20 years old, I'm Unk now. I just wanted to talk about being an old guy. I mean, I'm not an old guy, but I'm getting there. And future plans for our lives and such. Oh! Hold on. This whole setup. We're on a couch. Couches didn't exist before, but now they exist. And you're also facing our kitchen now, so the fireplace is gone. This might be temporary. It might not be temporary.
We're figuring it out as we go. But
I do want to show you something. Hold on. in the background of our last few videos, I had these little Lego sets set up, and they weren't finished, and I finally got off my lazy bum ass and took the effort to make them. And look, this guy's Darth Vader, and he's gonna Darth Vader, I'm gonna use the Force on you. He's gonna not funny. He's gonna kill you. I just thought that I'll leave these right here. I don't think these are
these are for you.
I don't think these are in frame, but if you can see them, there you go. A little bit of eye candy. I'm an old man. I'm old. My bones are achy and my balls sag to the floor. And I was 17 years old once. And
that's the start of a book.
I don't know. It's pretty crazy to think that like man, I was I was a little guy,
Legit.
and now I'm a big guy. And that's crazy. Like you start this little baby and you become this big man. I'm 6'5", not to brag. Taller than this fucking guy. I'm 6'5". I came from a little fucking micro organelle. And now look at me. I made it in life. I just think it's crazy that I'm alive and I'm old, and I don't know what to do with my life. I really want to do YouTube. I love YouTube. It's not realistic. We got, count it, 111 views on our first video, which is pretty cool because that means 111 people
Are interested.
give or take, watched that video and took something away from it, and that makes me happy. But our views have been steadily declining since, and that makes me unhappy. But I really would like to do YouTube. However, it's not a very realistic goal. I want to become a director, and I'm just a little stuck. I don't have the ambition and the drive to be doing the things I need to do to get there, and that is completely on me. And also, what was the also? There was an also to that. Also, that's kind of like totally against what the first video was about, because the whole first video is about living your life and knowing what you want to do and going for it and working towards it. And I am not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm hypocritical and I failed you. I don't know, man. Life's been a little difficult.
It gets in the way a lot of things you want.
Well, we haven't posted a video in 3 months, and not for a lack of trying. We did record one video, but I looked back on it and I said, Tristan, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. We can't post this. And oh man, I've lived through a lot. 20 years? Like, I know I'm not that old, but 20 years is a long time, dude. Like, this whole thing with the wildfires and the evil parasite and the fucking 100 million degree weather outside, this is just another step in a long list. You know, before we had that one virus that was on the cruise ship, and it was like supposed to be like super deadly and kill everyone, and then nothing happened, and then there was a bunch of other dramas before that, and at the end of the day, you just start to realize that the nothing ever happens theory is true. Fucking nothing ever happens. I don't worry about anything because, there's the cats now. Cats are like spreading some fungus. Like, cats are evil and they spread fungus now.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, that's new. That's fresh. That's fresh off the block. I'm fresh on the news. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Kind of. Like, I do know what I'm doing with my life. It's just I don't know how to take the leap from not doing anything to doing something. And I know it's really simple and easy, but I'm a lazy scumbag. What can I say, man? I don't fucking know. It's like I get there and I'm like, am I really gonna go to college? Such a time investment. And also, this guy is gonna go to college eventually, but not for like another like couple months. And it's like, well, shit, maybe I should just wait for this guy. But then I was already waiting. I've waited for like a year now. And if I keep waiting and waiting and waiting, I refuse to be like one of those people who are like, I'm gonna take a gap year. And then the gap year becomes like a gap decade. I'm figuring it out. A life can be pretty confusing sometimes. I don't think it's as hard as people say it is, though. I still firmly believe that life is not nearly as difficult as people think it is.
People just have a tendency to overcomplicate things.
Yes.
But when you really break it down, as long as you got the essentials, you're good.
Well, and the essentials is money, a roof, and food and water. And we have plenty of those things. Well, we have one roof, but it's a plenty big roof.
But we could have two.
Oh, future. See, I'm not super I'm not like super big on me being 20. It's like whatever. I've grown and aged, and that's just the typical way of things. But I am worried about the future for the first time in like forever. I usually don't really care that much, but I have been putting a lot of thought. Let me make sure the camera's still recording.
That's a good idea.
Okay, the camera's still recording. I've been putting a lot of thought into the future recently, and I recently had a talk with Tristan. I've been talking a lot. This is kind of my episode because it is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. But
Almost happy birthday.
yeah, I was talking to Tristan at work the other day, and isn't that crazy? We work together, we live together, we goon together. We're like
Birds of a feather goon together.
And let me tell you, we have never had an argument in all 3 years of our friendship. Never once have we argued about anything. That is an accomplishment, and I value you. You are a good friend to me, and that's why this guy's my best friend. Fish it, reel it back. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So we were talking yesterday about our futures, and I kind of want to go to Australia if I can swing that, which I don't think I will be able to, at least not for a long time, but that is a plan of mine. But I would also mayhaps like to go to Canada, or mayhaps if I can't get out of the United States of America, I would like to go to Maine or Vermont, because they seem like very pleasant places to live, but not New York. Everything in that little tale is cool, except for New York. New York is fucking ass, but everything else is cool. This dude... I'm not going to talk for you. You tell them what you want to do with your life.
The current goal is voice acting / YouTube, which I am technically doing both right now. The primary goal right now, though, is to be a firefighter. Becoming a cop? No. Doctor, just way too long of a commitment and way too much money. Firefighter just seems like a good middle ground, and I want to help people.
And I feel like a doctor, when people's lives are in your hand, probably fuck you up a little, if somebody dies, and it's like, damn. Yeah, well, what Tristan fails to mention in his future plans is that he wants to move to Washington, and if you connect the two pieces together, I want to go to Australia, and he wants to go to Washington, which I don't know if you've ever looked at a map in your life, but one of them's down here, literally the land down under, and the other one's up here. And that is a little scary because I don't want to lose my friends, especially not this one. I was just telling you, I really like this guy. But I also have many other friends who will probably appear at some point on this channel, and I don't want to lose them. We hang out on a weekly basis. And Tristan always says, "Oh, well, we will be online. We'll make annual trips." And it's like, oh, it's not the same though. Like, it's not the same as a face-to-face kissing your friends like situation. I don't know.
And I love kissing my friends.
I'm really worried about that. I really don't want to lose my friends, but I don't know. It's just the way of life. You lose people, and it kind of sucks. And there's not really an upside to that. It just sucks. And sometimes that's how life is. Things just suck big juicy ass. But eventually, you figure it out. Everyone figures it out unless they don't, which is unfortunate. But most people manage to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, probably, hopefully.
Eventually.
This guy's going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out, and you are going to do great. You're going to do amazing, awesome things, and your life is going to be spectacular. Except if it isn't, and then I am a really big liar, and I seem like a big old dick, and I'm sorry, but I hope that doesn't happen. I hope your life works out well for you, just as mine probably will for me and everyone else's. And I am trying to go to bed now because my birthday's tomorrow, and I don't want to be sleep deprived for my own birthday party. That would be unfortunate. However, Tristan did want to talk about one more thing. So he's going to take center stage. Go ahead.
As I've gotten older and I look around at people, they're all just a bunch of big dumb kids, and I think that's important to just not lose your inner child as you get older.
Well, with an asterisk, because they're big dumb kids in a very bad way, very emotionally volatile.
Yeah, they're like your like annoying little cousin.
Not us though. We're better.
We're cool though.
No, it's everyone. Everyone has those moments where they're very immature and childish.
But I think that's what makes you human, and it's better to have that than to grow old and be heartless, just walking around existing until you die. So don't grow up if you can help it. Stay a child on the inside at least, and live your life to the fullest if you can. If you can bring yourself to. You depressing little fuck.
Well, with that being said, just real quick, there's a song I really like. I was listening to today. It's called "I Want to Be a Kid." I don't remember who it's by. I'll put it up on screen. But and one of the lyrics in the song is, "I was just a boy when I became a man." And it's just like, it's one of those lyrics that are really simple but really loaded. It's like you really, adulthood just kind of just like smacks you in the face, and then you're an adult and you're not prepared for it at all, and you're not gonna have anything together, and a lot of it is confusion, and you just got to keep ahead of things. You can't get too lost in the sauce, because the sauce is very thick and viscous, and you don't want to get stuck in that sauce. I got a little stuck in that sauce, but I am pulling myself out. I have been in a bit of a rut lately, but I'm working on it. It's made it very hard for me to consistently make videos, and that's why it's been 3 months. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get out of that sauce. So keep your little toes away from the sauce. It'll suck you in. But you know, if you keep a good head on you as you're growing up, and you keep your life situated, and you don't let things get out of control, growing up's not that bad. It's really not. Most of my problems with my age have nothing to do with my age. It's just like I'm blaming it. It's like, oh, I have all these life problems, but it's actually because I'm turned 20 years old. It's not age. It's my own life. Growing up's not bad. It's really exciting even. It's something to look forward to. And I'm no old man. I'm not fucking 60 years old, but you know, I think I have enough life experience to be like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be an older guy. You get to do cool things. You get to drink alcohol, even though I don't want to drink alcohol, but you could go drink alcohol if you want. You could do anything that you want. Free of action, not free of consequence. Don't go murder somebody. But being old is cool, and it's not something to be afraid of. And that's it. So I'm going to sleep now. And you have a good rest of your day.
Bye.